missing with the hook. And that hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Incredible work rate. Only catching air with that hook. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute
Center.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How about that time counter shot? Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She scores with that counter. They got out of the way of that right hook. There's a counter shot. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. The pound-for-pound queen, Katie Taylor, goes down. It must have been a powerful blow to the body that made her knees crumble.
1, 2, 3, 4, come to me.
Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Focus. You're better than this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard.
Time for the 5th round. She's got a minute to collect herself, and boy, does she need it, because you know her opponent is going to come out blazing, looking for another knockdown to start this round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. time they throw a shot, they get countered. That left uppercut doesn't score. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. Wow, let's take another look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, now you're switching off, all right? I can see you switching off. Focus, center.
Doing what you're doing, you got that.
There's the bell for round 6. Well, the corner will try and shake out the legs, dump some cold water on her, give her the motivational speech, but it's up to her, Johnny. She's got to find a way to dig deep and get back into this fight.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Missing with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. She catches and counters. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. She wasn't ready for that counter. The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I can see you switching off, right? You've got this.
Look at her. She's shattered. She's hurt.
Once you're back up there, get your bottom.
There's the bell for round 7. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
And down goes Katie Taylor. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
If they want to win this round, they got to turn it around here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot by her. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
You were still landing your power shots. Good play.
Come on, you're betting on this. I've seen so much more from you. You've worked so hard to get back.
Carried away. Still in this.
And there's the bell for round 8. Well, the corner can do whatever they want to try and motivate their fighter to get back into this, but it all boils down to her, Johnny. Does she have the heart, the will, the desire, the strength to turn this around?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter shot by her. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Stamina is off the charts. Nice counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. A perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And he will stop it. TKO winner. A mercy stoppage there from the referee.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.